Hey guys, so my name is Christy Griffiths, and I am the founder of Breaking the Average Life. It's an NGO that I've started with the in mind. What I've had in mind starting this NGO is basically the same thing that the name says: breaking the average life. Now, I became an average breaker when I decided that I wanted better from my life. Now, I am 42 years old today. Well, not basically today, but that's how old I am today. And I have 5 kids. I have about 4 businesses that I run. I, you know, I sat one time and I said to myself, I've been married for 12 years. So it's a whole lot. It's a whole train station, I like to call it, that I'm running. And I decided one day that I think I wanted more out of life. I grew up pretty average with an average family. I came from a family of 9. And it was so hard finding myself in between. I was more to the bottom. It was so hard finding myself in between that chaos. And I sort of like grown up just pretty average, went to the normal junior sex school, and grew up with that mental. But I always wanted to be more. I always thought I could be more, and I always tried to do more. I've never actually ever decided that I wanted to work for myself from since I was very, very young. So I've never actually worked for anyone. I've had multiple businesses, which I still run. But breaking the average life seemed to have come to me, at a time on my when I had my last child, and I decided that this is what I wanted to do for my passion, for my soul. If I could, help someone or help others, and journey along with others, I thought to myself that that would be, something that a passion of mine, or something that I could impart knowledge, as little as I might know my experiences could help someone, you know. So I decided to take it to TikTok, and if you look back in my my other videos, you would see a progression. So I haven't posted for a while, but I've been thinking, I'm really going through the motions and really going, how could I, use my experiences to help others? What can I do? How could I bring forth knowledge that I have learned along on my journey? And I would say, I've since I started maybe about 3 years now, I have read a lot of books. No, I'm not. This is something, I was never a reader. I was absolutely never a reader. I would like, why am I going to read a book? There's so much other things that I could be doing right now. But I realized that, you know, I only had a certain amount of knowledge that I was running with. And I said, but there must be another way. Because I heard someone describe average as being the top of the bottom and the bottom of the top. And I was like, I do not want to be here anymore. That's what I was. But, and the only way I said, well, how could I get out of this? How could I stop being the person that I am today? It had to take some things, some shaking. What I like to say is that I had to shake the ground I walked on. Literally. To have new experiences, I needed to be a different person. So how could I be this different person if I only have 10 letters running around in my head and making sentences as I go with these 10 letters? So then I said, okay, I needed to go out there and get new information. I started to listen to YouTube, and I started to read. Now, this is where I started to gain new information. I started with the Bible also. That was one of the main source of my reading. I started with little snippets of reading because I couldn't handle the whole reading thing. So I started with that, and I progressed along the way, and I started to love it. Now it's like a bookworm. Like whenever I have nothing to do, or whenever if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling anything off, I pick up a book and I start to read. And it clears my mind, and it gives me a new vision, and it gives me a better answer to the questions that was bothering me. So I'm here saying that, this is something that you might think about adapting. Become an average breaker. Now, I have opened a group. It's a WhatsApp chat, and I do have the NGO, and I'm about to come out there. But one of the things I wanted to do on Facebook and TikTok and on YouTube is start imparting something. Give something. This is me giving something, and I'm hoping that it can help along the way. And I would love for you guys to journey with me, because if you ask me if I'll ever reach where I am going, I would say no. This is a journey. This happens gradually, and this is something that new experiences. I mean, the world is changing. We can never say we reach where we're going. So I'm on a journey, and I would love everybody to come along with me so we can have a better time, a better journey. We could all journey together, you know, to financial freedom and to a better mindset. You know, that's it. So I'm about to start posting of the stuff that I read. I'm about to start posting for, just giving you an idea of the things that I read and how it has helped me and what I thought about the book. So expect that from now. No, I might disappear sometimes. I hope not anymore, because I'm just in my transition. I'm collecting information, so now I am in formation of a new of a new person, and I would love to start getting interactive with you guys and really putting ourselves out there. Join with me and we could go together. We all have flaws, we all have things that we're working on, and we all could do it together. I believe we can do it together. So as we go, tell me what you thought about this video. If you might think that you might want to hear these books that I've been reading and how it has impacted me, and I believe it will you too. So on your journey to you, this is really something. And I'll tell you one thing, try it. You just might like it.